21, Grayson had tweeted that the tour hadn't helped him enough. What subsequent conversations did you or your staff members have after that? And now when you look back on that, was that kind of a defining moment?
Yeah, you know, when Grayson said that, I called him right away. And, you know, over the last several years, I spent a lot of time with him. And because I wanted to understand what we could do, in his estimation, in his opinion, to help everybody else out here.
Yeah, my parents have been through, you know, hell and back basically for the last 6 years with me, fighting some mental stuff, and it's not easy on me and the people around me that love me. They don't like to see me down, and they've been my #1 supporters, and everyone has their battles, and sometimes they're people are able to hide them and function, and sometimes you're not. And you know, I think our society now is getting better about accepting that, you know, it's okay to not be okay type deal, and I've embraced that type mentality, and not ashamed that I go through depression, anxiety, and you know, I know I've helped people out in the past just through my social media DMs, people messaging me, and you know, and that's, I think, part of I can use my platform to continue to help with things like that.
And you know, we've made a number of advancements along those lines, and you know, it's become a real point of focus and emphasis. We're proud of, you know, the programs we have in place to support our players, to support everybody out here, and you know, I'm devastated by Grayson's loss, obviously, but the conversations I had with him, particularly the last year, I learned an awful lot from him. And you know, he was very open and transparent with me, and you know, most importantly, like, I think back to, he was talking about, you know, how he was interested in real estate and how he had become interested in things he wasn't interested in before. He talked about, you know, just the peace he had in his life, and he talked about, you know, go back to that Sony Open transcript. I mean, everything he talked about after he won the Sony Open, he talked to a lot of people about, and I found inspiration in that personally. I also found inspiration in that as a leader.
I welcome you back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. Now, after the passing on of Grayson Murray, one of the rising stars within the Professional Golfers Association Tour, that is the PGA Tour, and of course a man who had won the Sony Open that happened in Hawaii just a couple of weeks ago, we are seeing the commissioner of the Professional Golfers Association, that is Mr. J coming out to pay his tributes and also honor the legendary young man who actually passed away at the age of 30. From the interview you've seen, Mr. J Monahan, actually, when he heard the news of the passing on of Grayson, he decided, you know, to come out with a statement to honor and also pay tributes to the man who passed away as a result of mental health issues. According to a statement he released, he said, "We are very, very much devastated to learn, and we are very much heartbroken to share that the PGA Tour player, that is Grayson Murray, passed away this morning. I'm at a loss for words, and you know, the PGA Tour is a family, and when you lose a member of your family, you are never the same. We mourn Grayson and pray for comfort of his loved ones." I reached out to Grayson's parents to offer our deepest condolences, and during that conversation they asked that we continue with the tournament like it had been prepared. It's been really very, very shocking news most especially from the PGA fans, because Mr. Grayson was really such a very, very, very young man at the age of 30. But for me, I'll partially blame the PGA. These huge organizations, I think they have not done enough to protect and also look after their players. They are making a lot of money out of them. They are making a lot of profits out of these players, these people, but when it comes to their welfare, they have not done really enough. Mr. Murray, actually, like you saw at the beginning of this video, early on last year around May, mid last year around May, he came out and said in an interview, by the way, with PGA, that he had struggled with rehab, he had struggled with mental health issues, he had struggled with anxiety, but the organization did not do enough to look after him. Unfortunately, he passed away because of those very same issues. It's really very shocking to everyone, because at such a tender age, with all the talent he had, to lose him is really very heartbreaking. But of course, we are sending our sympathies and messages of condolences to the family, the fans, the PGA, and everyone who was close to Grayson Murray. Rest in power, the king, Grayson Murray.